Fritzy, I give you credit. You have no fear. There are other times when you're very fearful, but then there are other times when you're fearless and you're not afraid to ask. Because let's say a story breaks, like Antonio Brown. That story breaks. Fritzy goes, "All right, I reached out to Antonio Brown, Drew Rosenhaus, like Bill Belichick, Tom Brady." Okay. We're probably not getting those guys, but you do try. You're not afraid.
The what if factor, 99 out of 100 times, maybe it's a no. But for you and our show, that 100th time, you never know what's going to happen. You have to have that attitude. That 100th time, something really huge can happen on the show. I'd rather get a no than wonder what would happen if we asked in the first place.
But you would have been the guy in high school that I would have marveled at because you would ask a girl out. Like I never would do that. I had to have somebody tell me, that somebody might be interested in me, and then I would sort of go, hi. I had no game whatsoever. Now, I don't know if you were like that in high school.
I was a little shy, and on the occasion, if I approached someone that I thought was out of my league, I'd probably play it off.
They were all out of your league.
They were. But I'd play it off like most guys do to save face that you were joking. Like, I know. I know we weren't going to go to the movies.
I should say, high school Fritzy, that was different. That's like a better-looking Mark Ruffalo. A better built Mark Ruffalo. And of course, the famous photo where your shirt is off and your friend,
he's nipple to nipple with his buddy Corbin at camp.
Yeah.
Showing a lot of shoulder there, Corbin there.
But we haven't been able to track down Corbin.
Oh, I've got people trying and
shocking.
If you're watching right now, that is Fritzy. Just so you know, that's Fritzy on the screen. You are jacked.
I just spent a lot of time in the gym, and I was loving myself in my tank tops, and
but
I could keep my shirt off. That'd be great.
You're
too.
a camp counselor.
I got yelled at by the head of the camp.
But your shirt is off as the camp counselor.
I would pick up the kids as barbells, like little 7-year-old kids. I would you probably shouldn't be doing that, but I'm like lifting them up and down as part of my workout in the sun. That's how I spent the summer.
Look at that. Yes, Eaton.
And you couldn't get any girls? Looking like that?
I had some girlfriends, but I was still shy even then. That's probably part of the reason why I started working out. Like you have some kind of insecurities, and all of a sudden
they had to be throwing themselves at you.
I got some whistles and I got checked out and stuff, but that's a far cry from going up to somebody and saying, "Hey, what about you and I?"
I got some whistles. Now, girls. Todd used to walk by and girls would whistle at him. What?
This is 1957?
No, you just said.
There were a couple of times when I left the gym and you're all sweating and everything and you're just pumped up and, you feel some eyes on you or they give you a little whistle. There was a couple of horns being honked as, a girl would drive by, which, that was a long time ago.
Are you sure it was a girl? Are you sure it was a girl?
You couldn't parlay that into a date?
How do you not follow up on that?
Well, they're driving by. They're gone already. It's just zipping by. It's not like they're coming up to me on the street and going, "Hey, you're cute. What are you doing Friday?"
I would get the license plate. I'd track it down. Yes, McLovin.
Did you have one Mrs. Robinson situation?
There was a French woman named Simone.
Sheepshead Bay.
Hairstylist.
Sheepshead Bay.
Lived in Sheepshead Bay at a hairstyling place on Kings Highway in Brooklyn. And I was on a boat in Sheepshead Bay celebrating my parents' anniversary. And we were hanging out. We started dancing. Next thing you know, I'm in her condo. I was 19. She was like 33. And it was a wonderful time. It really was.
She asked you to dance?
I went over to her and we just started chatting with her. I said something like corny, like, what a beautiful night to be out on a boat or something. And one thing led to another.
But it didn't lead. So one thing led to another, but it stopped, though.
Yeah, it wasn't
magical.
It wasn't very long lived, but we went to a movie called Wild Orchid, which was kind of
was Mickey Rourke.
And she insisted we sit in the back row, and I couldn't tell you a thing about what happened in that movie. It was just
what happened in the movie theater?
That's a whole other story.
Simone, Sheepshead Bay.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
A lot of innocence gone. With
wonderful night to be on a boat.
Yeah. That's a
best
great
line
opening
of all
line.
Time. It really is.
Hey, it's better than any line I ever had.
And
Beautiful night to be on a boat.
She used to like when I'd sing to her. I'd sing, "That girl is poison." She liked that song for some reason. And she'd say, "I think I'm falling in love with you," she'd say. And I'll leave it at that because it's a family show. But
I remember I only had one line I ever used, and I only used it once. And I said, "If I told you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?"
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
How'd that work?
And she goes, "I don't understand." And then I had to explain, like Todd when he does his mock headlines where you have to over-explain, and then I'd already lost her. I'd already lost her after that. Yeah, Paulie.
I'll bet you $20 Todd remembers the exact address of Simone's apartment in Sheepshead
But
Bay.
we shouldn't say it right now.
Well, she's probably not there anymore because she's 70.
I know exactly where it
She's
is.
70 now.
You could see it from the Belt Parkway in Brooklyn. I don't know the exact address number, but I know exactly where
Is
that
she still
building is.
alive?
That's a great question. I doubt she's even still in Brooklyn.
But didn't you reach out to one of your former teachers?
I did. I still
Like
communicate
not
with
that
her.
long ago.
Yeah, she's like 70-something now, so it's a different look than.
But you had a crush on her.
Oh yeah, I could throw out the name. I'm not shy, but she knows. I'll periodically chat with her on Facebook, but it's totally harmless.
Of course it is.
I'm married, and she's like 30 years older than me, or something, 20 years older.
She's 30 years older than you. She's dead.
But she was good for no, she's probably like in her 70s or something. But I had a major crush on my first grade teacher, Miss Craidman. I used to call her Aunt Jane because she was friendly with the family, because my mom used to work in the same elementary school, but loved Aunt Jane.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.